Hello, welcome to Campaign 9. I'm so excited to share with you. It's that time of year when we start refreshing our makeup for spring and summer, pulling in those new colors, discarding the stuff that needs to be thrown out, and some fashion and jewelry. So I hope that that sounds exciting. I'm Margie. If you haven't been with me before, I'm an Avon independent ambassador. I do both local and online. So if you're local with me, I'll be putting in my order Friday, which would be like the second, third, 24th. And if you are online, my details are down below. You can always shop with me 60, get you free shipping every day. And then we have special offers on Thursday and Friday. Those links will be down there for the shop and learn along with the codes. So, yeah, so many exciting things going on here. So this time is all about our makeup. And we all know that makeup can definitely has to be refreshed, right? It only has a certain amount of shelf life. So if you haven't seen that, I want to share with you that um, real quick that your primers, your foundations, and your concealers 1 year, 1 year. That's your liquids, right? Eyeshadow and eyeliners, again, your liquids or your eyeliners that aren't pencils, let's do them 1 year. Um, Lip products, 1 year. And then mascara, 3 to 6 months. Because there is just, normally mascara is used almost daily because it's such a basic product, that we just throw on and go. So 3 to 6 months on our mascara and any powder product. So if you have a powder that you're using, as a finishing powder, or if you have a blush that you're using in a powder, anything powder like, you can go up to 2 years on that. Now, of course, you are that is after you have opened them and you have started using them. So that's just a good reference to go with. And of course, if you don't remember when you bought it, yeah, it's probably time to get rid of it because that's probably a good sign. So I went ahead, I just pulled out mine. This is my makeup kit. Lots of goodies in here. And I'm going to share a few with you just so we can go through them. One of my favorites that I haven't talked about in a while is our double-sided love stick. And one side is a highlighter, which of course you would use, right there on the upper part of the cheekbone, down the middle of the nose, cheekbone on both sides, maybe right above the brow, and right there in the Cupid's bow. And sometimes people do it right here. And it just is going to bring a touch of uh, just a touch of uh, shine to it. Not shine, but just a shimmer. It'll just attract. Then the other side, so it's two-sided. So the other side is going to be your bronzer. So you've got a two-in-one. And I love that you can do this. Now we're just playing, and I'm just going to take care of some of this. But a bronzer would go right below. Bronzer would go, oh boy, this is hard on screen. Up here, right there, either side of your nose to make it seem thinner. And then right here, and we're going to do it kind of on one side, just so, you might be able to see uh, one side or the other. And bronzer right here on the cheek line. Now, what you do is you're going to have those on there. I like to just use my finger because it warms it up. You can use a brush or anything that you'd like to get that bronzer in there. But like I said, when you're using your fingers, it just warms that product up and just helps. And, a bronzer will just help bring a little bit of definition. So that's right below where the fat, so blush, bronzer, highlighter up above, bronzer right here. And then on the side of the nose, will sometimes make it look, give you a little bit more of that definition in the nose. So yeah, I love a two-in-one. So if you haven't tried this, this is awesome. I know all of our, so it's up to 65% off on this catalog. All of our brushes, I love our brushes because they're two-ended. So you've got everything you need in the two. You've got your I've got my angle brush for my blushes and highlighters. Then I've got this for just uh, uh, blending. There's the word I'm looking for. A foundation brush. It's a little bit stiffer. So foundation and definitely another blender brush, eyeliner, and a more of a pinpoint where you want to put your, I use these all the time, guys. I love these. And then this last one is more of your blending with your eyeshadow. So I know all of the brushes are on sale along with our, I love these makeup remover cloths. You just get them wet and it will actually just remove the makeup as a first layer. So I love these. I haven't touched on these in a while, so I thought I'd take a step back because I still love them. Who is still enjoying our lip butters in the Love collection? I have every color because it was just one of those things to where I couldn't find a color that I didn't like. So again, pump, it has a click. Don't over pump because you can't take it back down. So moisturizing. I love these lip butters. And you can put them on and you don't have to have a mirror. That's what I love. It's kind of in a lip gloss, kind of. And I wanted to show you real quick too. I was going to give you an example of the difference between two of them that I love. So let me pump up a little more again. And I'm going to give you a swatch of the lip butter. And then the other one that I also love, I love lip products. But another one, and I just saw we've added more colors, and that is our birthday bombs. So if you haven't used our birthday bombs, they are moisturizing, but this has a really high gloss, where a lip balm, or I'm sorry, birthday crayon has a little bit of it, but I don't think it has it's not as much. So they're both going to have the bottom one there is the birthday. The top is your um, lip butter. So I believe that the birthday crayons have just a little less shine, but they still have a shine. I love a good moisturizing lip color. And again, don't have to worry about being in front of a mirror to put those on. So I absolutely love those. I know you all are gonna stock up, but all of our lip pencils, um, our glimmer sticks, eyeliner, eyebrow, and lip are um, are on sale for $2.99. Absolutely love these. This is this blue. I'll give you guys a, these go on so well. If I can get it open. Here we go. MS hands, guys, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, and of course I knocked the tip. So I love our eyeliners and our pencils because they are so precise. I mean, that was, a couple of swipes. So that is I think it's Midnight Blue, Starry Night. So that's Starry Night in a blue. Absolutely love our eyeliners. Um, I've had a couple of questions, especially from people that don't wear makeup. We have several different lines of primers. So whether you use it in our cashmere or if you use it in our match, I don't have a match. I don't have a match one going. Wow. We do have it in the match. Um, So you would get your primers. I do have it in the glow. So actually we have three. We have the glow color, we have the FMG cashmere, and we have the matte. These are your primers. You're going to put them on first, and they are just clear. They just blur. Um, Give it a little squeeze there. So really, it is, there is no choice in color. It's just going to blur everything so that everything is nice and ready and your makeup goes on greatly, covering up pores, anything that just giving you more of that flawless canvas. And then you're going to go in with whichever you have chosen. I love the Match Tint Moisturizing um, foundations. They're not as heavy. And so we're going into summer. They're not as heavy. But I have to tell you, I love to mix in the new glow or the new Match airbrush. That's what it is. I love to mix in this Match airbrush with it because is so it's so beautiful. It just gives you a glow that just I put on a lot. Um, but it just gives you a glow that is just it just radiates the light and it is just beautiful. So you can use this as a full foundation or you can mix it in with whatever it is that you're already using just to give it that one. You can also use this because if you've received this in a color that maybe isn't the color you use, this is awesome too. Like I said, I mix it in. Or you can use it if it's lighter than what you normally use, you can use it as a highlighter. Or if it's darker than what you use, then you're going to use it as a bronzer. So this airbrush match is fantastic for all three uses. So yeah, that's a kind of a look into a little look into my makeup bag. So I hope that you take a look at yours, see what you've had for a while, see what maybe you need to get rid of. That's not even wet. And it just, I love this matte makeup remover. I'll get it wet later and get the rest off. But yeah, so that's a little bit of a look and look through the catalog and get up to, like I said, up to 65% off our makeup sale. So we're definitely doing that. A couple little things I'll show to you real quick. We are definitely in the spring. So I love the blouse and it has the little cuff on the shoulder and then a button up skirt and sandals. So summer, spring are definitely here. Um, a black in white with a little tie and double ruffle on the sleeve. And then this blouse has just been making a statement. We've had our representatives wearing it open with one of our t-shirts underneath. I've seen them roll it up and give it a tie right at the waist, or you can wear it like the model is wearing it. This shirt is making a huge statement. Not so good in my wheelchair because it is a little bit longer, but I'll tell you, if I was standing, y'all, I would have it because it is beautiful. We've got a beautiful, just simple dress with the slit on the side, and then the bag that matches. So you can do that, and the anklets. Who doesn't love anklets in the summertime? So we've got a set of three anklets going on that you can choose from. It is sea blue beads, stars, white beads, and garden multicolor. So we've got three sets of anklets going on. Um, let's see. We had some more. I know we had something else that was new. Let's see. Maybe that, yeah, that was it in the fashion. So we're going to go into the jewelry. Again, we are staying in the garden. So garden variety. Those are actually little bulbs, like little flower tulip kind of, aren't those cute? And then you got the matching bracelet and ring set down there at the bottom. So it is a three-piece ring set, but it is so cute to be getting the summer going on. We have our rings going on, and then we have our charm wishes bracelets. So here you go. So love a good statement ring, and then the charm bracelets. Aren't those cute with the little charms right across the bottom? Um, Links. If you like just a good uh, modern metal kind of, we've got it in silver. And then we've got gold. So double links and triple links. Um, Absolutely gorgeous. So choosing between those. And then we're still doing Mother's Day, but let's throw in a little something for him. We're going to go into a watch, necklace, ring, or bracelet for the special man in your life, your son, your husband, your special whoever. We can't forget about him. And we're going to do twice as nice. And these are new gold and silver toned. You've got the ring, the bracelet, and the earrings. So what a nice collection. And then we've still got the Morocco available as long as it hasn't sold out. And of course, our back page, $2.99 on Glimmer Sticks. I know you all love that sale. So let's get our makeup freshened up for the spring. Get your lip glosses going on. Like I said, lip butters, birthday balms. All of them are on sale. So definitely take a look. Um, yeah, it's a great sell, guys. So let me know if you have any questions, and I would be happy to answer them. Talk to you soon.